Point of order, Patricia Gibson.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I have on 2 previous occasions asked the Leader of the House to correct the record after she told this House on the 11th of January that people in England pay lower taxes than people in Scotland and we have managed a balanced budget. I quote her words. And at PMQs today, also the Prime Minister incorrectly referred to people in Scotland paying higher taxes than those in England, and I have also notified the Prime Minister that I would be referring to him. Madam Deputy Speaker, the House of Commons Library, via the Office for Budget Responsibility, has confirmed that both of those statements made by the Leader of the House and latterly by the Prime Minister are untrue. The majority of people in Scotland pay lower taxes than people in England, including council tax, and no UK government has delivered a balanced budget since 2000-2001, and that the current UK government pays the equivalent of £300 million per day on debt interest, while the Scottish Government must, by law, balance its budget every year. Now, Madam Deputy Speaker, given that honourable members must correct inadvertent errors at the earliest opportunity, I seek your guidance and advice as to how to ensure that the Leader of the House and the Prime Minister, indeed, corrects the record, and your advice as to what measures can be taken if honourable members repeat factually incorrect information in this place and appear to will...
Thank you. I thank the honourable lady. Once again, I appreciate that members want to use the opportunity of raising a point of order to make a point that they want to make. There's a big difference between... Don't shout while I'm speaking. There's a difference between a point of order about procedure in this House and a matter of opinion on whether a matter of opinion in the interpretation of statistics. Now, there is also... Will the honourable lady just be quiet and allow me to answer her question? There are inevitably differences of opinion about interpretation of statistics. There are also, as the honourable lady says, facts as opposed to opinions. And if facts are stated wrongly in this House, they should be corrected. But it's not for the chair to make a judgment as to who interprets the facts put before the House in the correct way. That is why we have debates. It's why we have questions. We're not meant to come here and all agree with one another. That's why we have this chamber where a proper debate can take place. But if the honourable lady is saying that facts were stated wrongly, then I'm quite sure that a minister will take the first opportunity to correct those facts, and I think perhaps the Leader of the House will take that opportunity right now.
I'd be very happy to, Madam Deputy Speaker. As this is a matter of great concern and urgency to the honourable lady, as she would normally raise this at business questions tomorrow, I'm quite sure this has nothing to do with the fact that the former First Minister is in front of the COVID inquiry today. Madam Deputy Speaker, there is nothing like a good old...
Order, no, the Leader of the House. Order, what on earth do you think you're doing? The honourable lady raised a point. The Leader of the House is answering an aspect of that point. Now, it's not a moment when shouting should occur. Leader of the House.
To get to the substance of the point, I understand that the honourable lady mentions a library paper that she is relying on to do this. That particular library paper is using a figure from the Scottish budget in 2022, which is out of date. And as she will know, that income tax outturns are not going to be reported for many more months. So she cannot make the assertion that she is. What I have done, Madam Deputy Speaker, in my responses at business questions to detailed points on taxation is to give this House direct salary levels and the taxes that people are paying north and south of the border. Whatever our views and political disagreements, I take my responsibilities to this House extremely seriously.
Thank you. let me make it clear once again. There's a difference between points of order on procedure and matters for debate. And that's why we have debates. And I'm quite sure the Honourable Lady will raise her points in debate on many occasions over the next few weeks, as indeed the Honourable Lady who made the previous point of order will come and make her points in debate. That's what debates are for. And it's not for the Chair to make these decisions.